the people with regards to the means, they fall into three categories. The first category are the people of minor shirk. The second category are the people of major shirk. And the third category, they are the people of at-tawheed, the people of pure Islamic monotheism. So the people of minor shirk, ya ikhwan, they take a means, and it's very important that you understand this. They take a means which Allah has not legislated. They take a means which Allah has not allowed, but they put their tawakkul in Allah. Okay, so for example, the man, he wears a ta'weez, but he believes that the cure and the protection is from Allah. This is minor shirk. Why is it minor shirk? Because he has taken the means. Is wearing ta'weez permissible? The answer is no. Has Allah made the ta'weez a means for protection from him? The answer is no. So he took a means which Allah did not allow, which Allah did not legislate, but his reliance was upon Allah, and his belief was that Allah is the one who benefits and harms. They are the people of minor shirk. And this applies to hanging a black string off your car. You believe that Allah is the one who's going to protect me, but you hung the black string. This is minor shirk. Okay, now when we say minor shirk, I don't want anybody to think, oh, it doesn't matter, it's not serious. You need to understand that minor shirk is the greatest of the major sins. Minor shirk is the greatest of the major sins. Of course, you have major shirk, which puts a person outside of the fold of Islam, and Allah will never forgive that person who dies upon shirk, and Jannah becomes haram for him, and none of his actions are acceptable for Allah, and he will abide in the hellfire for all of eternity, and Allah will not even forgive him. This is the person of major shirk. But minor shirk, ya ikhwan, after major shirk, minor shirk is the most serious of the sins. So please don't think that, oh, it doesn't matter. If you know somebody who is doing this type of thing, you must tell them otherwise. Because, ya ikhwan, as the scholars have mentioned, minor shirk is everything which leads to major shirk. However, it does not reach the level of major shirk in the texts of the Quran and the Sunnah. So this is the first person. He takes a means, brothers, which Allah has not allowed, but his tawakkul and his understanding is Allah is the one who benefits and harms. This is minor shirk. Now that same person, he puts a ta'weez on, he puts an amulet on, or he hangs a black string, and he is believing that the means in and of itself, this is what benefits and this is what harms. So he wears the ta'weez and he believes the ta'weez is the one that protects me. He wears the black string and he thinks that because it's black, it absorbs evil eye. He takes any means whatsoever and he relies upon those means. This is major shirk. Okay? Do we understand the differentiation? It's very, very important. If you believe that something, can benefit and harm you besides Allah, and you put your tawakkul in that thing, your trust and your reliance, then this is major shirk. This is major shirk. But the one who wears a ta'weez and then, he believes it's from Allah, this is minor shirk. But look at the seriousness and look at the way shaitan, he misguides the people. One day, he puts a ta'weez around his neck and he says, I understand this thing can't benefit or harm me, rather it's a means to protection from Allah. Then he has a shower, so he takes it off, and he's getting late for work in the morning, so he rushes and he thinks, you know what, I need to put that ta'weez on because it's going to protect me. And he doesn't straighten his thought process, and he puts that ta'weez on believing that that's what protects him, and suddenly he's fallen into major shirk. That's why they said it's everything which leads to major shirk. Minor shirk, brothers, it leads very easily to major shirk. And as for the third category, so the first category, the people of minor shirk. The second category, the people of major shirk. The third category, they are the people of tawheed. They are the people who take the means which Allah has legislated. They take the means which are permissible. They take the means which are recommended or allowed. And then after that, they put their trust in Allah and they understand this thing in and of itself, it doesn't benefit me nor does it harm me. That is just a means to the mercy from Allah or the blessing or the protection from Allah. So let me give you an example. A person is possessed. A person is possessed. Person number one, he puts a ta'weez around his neck and he believes that the protection is from Allah, but that ta'weez is a means. Allah has not allowed ta'weez. Allah has not made ta'weez a means to protection. So that person is from the people of minor shirk. Person number 2 is possessed. He puts a ta'weez on and he believes that the ta'weez is what protects him. This is major shirk. The third person, he is possessed. So he recites the book of Allah. He goes and he drinks Zamzam water. He has hijama. He takes other means which are permissible and legislated. But he understands the shifa is not in the Zamzam water. The Zamzam water is a means to the shifa from Allah. My recitation is a means to the shifa from Allah. Is that clear? These are the people of Tawheed. Those who take the legislated and permissible means and then put their trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.